Hello, my name's Aidan O'Rourke, and in this video we're going to look at the bridges over the River Liffey in Dublin.
The Westlink Bridge, Droichead and Nasc Mhóra here, carries the M50 motorway over the River Liffey. It's 42 metres or 130 feet above the river and was completed in 1990. It's actually a pair of bridges. The second was added in 2003. The Farmley Bridge, Droichead Farmley, was built in the 1870s and once carried water and electricity across the river. The Annalivia Bridge, Droichead Abhainn na Lifa, is in Chapelizod in the west of Dublin. It's mentioned in the book Dubliners by James Joyce. It was opened in 1753 and widened with walkways in 2011. Annalivia Abhainn na Lifa is the personification of the River Liffey. Island Bridge, Droichead na hinse, also called Sarah's Bridge, is near the Phoenix Park. The present bridge was built in 1791 and named after Sarah Fane, Countess of Westmoreland, wife of the Lord Lieutenant of Ireland. It was renamed Island Bridge in 1922. Sean Houston Bridge was originally called King's Bridge and opened in 1828. The nearby station was also named King's Bridge. In 1941, both were renamed in memory of Sean Houston, who took part in the Easter Uprising of 1916. My father always referred to the bridge in the station as King's Bridge. Today it carries trams over the River Liffey. Dublin's light rail system is called Luas, the word in Irish for speed. Frank Sherwin Bridge, Droichead Frinchia sa Sherwin, is next to Houston Bridge and was built in 1982. It's named after the Dublin politician Frank Sherwin. The Annalivia sculpture is in a small park near the river. It used to be located on O'Connell Street. It was designed by Eamon O'Doherty. Rory O'More Bridge, Droichead Rory I Mhóra, is located near the Guinness Brewery. The present cast iron bridge was opened in 1859. It was made in St Helens near Liverpool. Rory O'More was an organiser of the Irish Rebellion of 1641. James Joyce Bridge, Droichead James Joyce, was completed in 2003 and designed by Santiago Calatrava. James Joyce's short story, The Dead, is set in a house overlooking the bridge. With its modern design, it contrasts strongly with the surrounding buildings. Milaoise Bridge, Droichead I Milaoise, opened in 1768, is the oldest bridge in Dublin. It's named after Liam Milaoise, who took part in the Easter Uprising of 1916. He was born in England and spent part of his childhood in Ashton-under-Lyne near Manchester. Father Matthew Bridge, Droichead na Matthew, was built in 1816 and is on the site of the oldest bridge in Dublin, Dublin Bridge, dating from 1014. In 1938 it was named after Father Matthew, Catholic priest and teetotalist reformer. O'Donovan Rossa Bridge, Droichead I Ronavine Rossa, is next to the civic offices of Dublin City Council. It was built in 1816. Its former name was Richmond Bridge and it was renamed in 1923 after the Fenian leader O'Donovan Rossa. Grattan Bridge, Droichead Grattan, is also known as Essex Bridge and Capel Street Bridge. It's named after the politician Henry Grattan and is known for its ornate lamps. In the mid-1700s, the centre of Dublin was here, and this was the last bridge before the sea. East of here, there were no more bridges. The river was full of sailing ships moored along the quays. Later, the centre shifted towards the east. The Millennium Bridge, Droichead na Milaoise, is a pedestrian bridge. It was designed by Howley Harrington Architects and constructed in the town of Carlow. It was opened in 1999. The Halfpenny Bridge, Droichead na Lifa, originally Wellington Bridge, is an icon of Dublin and one of the most photographed bridges in Europe. It was built in 1816. There was a toll of 1/2 a penny to cross the bridge, and so it became known as the Halfpenny Bridge. In later years it was increased, and I remember my mother saying that it was also called the Penny Halfpenny Bridge. It was renovated in 2001 and new lighting was installed. I think it's too bright. It ought to appear as it did in 1816. It's estimated that around 30,000 people cross the Halfpenny Bridge every day, and I've crossed it many times too. O'Connell Bridge, Droichead y Chonnell, originally Carlisle Bridge, was built in 1794. It was widened and rebuilt in 1882 and renamed O'Connell Bridge after the politician Daniel O'Connell. It's said the bridge is an exact square, but that's not true. It spans 45 metres or 148 feet across the river and is 50 metres or 164 feet wide. The sculpted head represents Anna Livia looking westwards. Rosie Hackett Bridge, Droichead Rossa Hackett, was opened on the 20th of May 2014 and carries trams, buses, taxis, bikes and pedestrians across the river. Rosie Hackett was a trade union leader. Butt Bridge, in Irish Droichead na Cógála or Congress Bridge, was built in 1932. It replaced a swivel bridge opened in 1879 and was named after Isaac Butt, lawyer and politician. The Loop Line Bridge, Droichead Iarnród na Lublina, is a railway bridge built in 1891 to link lines to the north and south of the river. From trains crossing the bridge, there are great views of the river, but the Loop Line Bridge is controversial because it blocks views of the Custom House. The Talbot Memorial Bridge, Droichead Cainachan Talboid, was built in 1978 and named after Matt Talbot, who is still revered for his religious devotion and abstinence from alcohol. Sean O'Casey Bridge, Droichead Cheann y Chásig, is a pedestrian bridge and opened in 2005. It was designed by architect Cyril O'Neill and named after the famous Irish writer. Samuel Beckett Bridge, Droichead Samuel Beckett, was opened in December 2009. It has a striking design, similar to a harp, and has become an icon of Dublin and of the entire Irish nation. Samuel Beckett was a famous writer who wrote both in English and French. It's a swing bridge, designed by Santiago Calatrava and built in Rotterdam. The bridge was brought on a raft to Dublin and floated into place. The East Link Bridge, renamed Thomas Clarke Bridge, Droichead I Chléireaig, was opened in 1983. Thomas Clarke was an Irish Republican leader. It's a toll bridge and is crossed by 14,000 to 17,000 vehicles every day. The river, the bridges and the quays of Dublin give the city its unique character and are ideal to photograph at any time of the day or night.
Thank you for watching. My name's Aidan O'Rourke. See you again soon in Dublin.